Hello, guys. My name is Dejan, and today I wanted to share a practice that I use when I am practicing living in the moment. Um, if you can remember around the beginning of my channel, I talked about how our thoughts in our head, our thoughts in our mind, and our imagination, those are the cause of our unhappiness. And today I wanted to share with you guys just a little way, little tactic, a practice, something that I use to help me when I am practicing living in the moment. So the practice is to separate your thoughts about the facts from the facts themselves. And the easiest way to make an example about this is a hand movement. Is this a good or a bad hand movement? This is a hand movement. That is a fact. So that is the facts. The thoughts about the facts is that this is a good hand movement or a bad hand movement. And to get a little some more examples, this is a controller. Is this a good or bad controller? Is this a stupid controller? Is this a cool controller? Is this a fun controller? The fact is that it is a controller. Your thoughts about the facts, depending on who you may ask, it's a dumb controller, small controller, big controller, cool controller. So you see that the facts are something that cannot be disputed. Like, go back to the hand movement. Factually, this is a hand movement. Then our thoughts about the facts are ideas from our imagination that we take from our imagination and then we super glue upon to the facts as if they are also facts, when in fact they are not. And we do this a lot with a wide variety of things. Actually, we probably do this with everything that we do. We label everything, we have opinions on everything. And one of the things that I did when it came to overcoming my depression and my suicidal thoughts was that I had to investigate and question the validity of all the thoughts that I had about myself. So what I did was I asked myself, okay, Dejan, what is the facts about yourself? What are the facts? The facts are that I'm Dejan. Those are the facts. And boom. And then I took all of my thoughts about the facts was that when I was depressed and stuff, I thought I was stupid, pathetic, worthless, weird, stuff like that. So, and then I separated the two from each other. Because what I did was that I believed these ideas, these opinions, these thoughts about myself to be facts when they are not facts, they are opinions. And so Dejan is the facts. I'm Dejan. I am here being. Everything else about me is not true. Not true. So another way I looked at it was, let's say somebody was walking down the street, or you were walking down the street and somebody else was walking down the street, and they stopped you and said, hey, the world's going to end today. How would you feel if you believed it? If you believed that the world was going to end today, if you believed what they said, how would you feel? You would probably feel upset, anxious, scared, sad. You'd probably feel with regret, all sorts of unwanted emotion. Now imagine the same scenario. You're both walking down the street and the person says, "Hey, the world's going to end." Now, how would you feel if you didn't believe that? You really wouldn't feel too much any different, would you? And that is the idea and concept that I use when separating your thoughts about the facts from the facts themselves. When you believe your ideas and the thoughts in your head, the negative ones, they bring unwanted emotions. But if you don't believe them, the unwanted emotion, it doesn't exist. It doesn't seep in. Because what your thoughts want to be relevant. They are trying their hardest to be relevant. They want you to believe them, they want you to believe that they are true. And when you do, they can seep in and settle down. But when you don't believe them, when you don't give them the time of day, when you don't acknowledge them, when you don't engage them, they have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to be. They have no footing. They have no home when you don't pay them any mind. So my whole idea about separating the thoughts from the facts is to separate yourself from separate yourself, separate others, separate actions towards you, separate things in your life that happen to you, circumstances and situations, from your thoughts about said circumstances or situations, people, or yourself. Separate your thoughts from the facts, and you will see that you will be left light. There will be such a weight off of your shoulders that you won't be carrying all of this negativity and all of this gloominess and this falsely believed ideas that you have about yourself or others. Because even when we meet people in our day-to-day lives, we never really meet people. We never really meet the activity. We never really get to enjoy anything, because the second we meet something, the second we engage with something or interact with something, we meet it with our thoughts in our head. The second you go to a museum, or the second you see a car or a person, oh, that person's cool. Instead of just seeing the person, you see your thoughts about the person. So instead of seeing the car, you see your thoughts about the car. Instead of seeing the museum or the activity that you're doing, you see your thoughts about the activity. And because of that, we never really get to enjoy anything and for what it is, and it leaves us with a lot of suffering when we believe these ideas about said things, when you believe these negative thoughts in your mind. And all I'm really here to do today is to suggest that you just question these thoughts. You separate these thoughts. I think I want to make a video about what type of questions to ask. I think that might be one of my next few videos. But what I wanted to share with you guys today was just to give you a heads up about separating your thoughts about the facts and the facts themselves, so that you can get a head start on overcoming your mind, your thoughts, your suffering, to transcend it. This is a step into that direction. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this video today. And if you need me to go a little bit more in depth, you can ask me questions in the comments section below. Like I said, I'm going to make another video going into the questions you ask yourself to question the validity of the thoughts in your mind. Because like I said, they're not true. We approximately have 50,000 thoughts a day. I believe that is the number. If not, I'll put it in the description box. But yes, we approximately have like 50,000 thoughts a day, and not all of those thoughts are true. So we need to go inside, we need to look at ourselves, we need to look at these thoughts, and we need to question the thoughts that we are believing to see if they are true. Why, and if they're not true, why waste our time and our energy believing into these, feeding into these thoughts? Like I said, they're only trying to be relevant. They're trying to survive. They're trying to make a home in your mind. They're trying to settle down. These negative thoughts are trying to settle down, make a home so they never have to leave. And some of you are holding on to these thoughts that don't belong. Separate your thoughts about the facts from the facts themselves, and you will see a difference in your life immediately. An immediate difference. You will see an immediate difference. You will be more peaceful. Life will become more peaceful. You will become more happy with things. So I want you guys to try this. Tell me how it goes for you down in the comment section below. And until next time, I love you.